Okay. So there we go. So if you have been invited by a friend today, I just want to say whoever invited you really does care about you. They wish you to be happy, healthy, and free. Okay, so we do have a very special guest today whom I shall introduce to you all in a moment. Okay, our aim is to create an awareness with information that can help you create the life that you truly want, a life of freedom, better health, peace of mind, living life on your own terms. Okay, so we've heard the saying, a man with his health has many wishes. I've got more people joining the call, but a man without his health has only one. Now, many people have optimized their health and enhanced their finances by simply changing their water. Water is life as we know. It is involved in virtually every function of life. It is no exaggeration to say that the basis of vitality and long life is water. Okay. So in health and sickness, pure water is one of heaven's choicest blessings, both for use internally and externally. So what is this water people are changing to? It is called Kangen water. The word Kangen means return to origin in Japanese. By choosing to drink Kangen water, we can aid our body in returning to a balanced state for optimal health. Now, there is a company called Enagic. For over 4 decades, Enagic International has been the leader in manufacturing water ionization systems that transform regular tap water into pure, healthy, electrolytically reduced and hydrogen-rich drinking water, Kangen water. This company is offering us literally the best water ionizers. This Japan-based company, through our independent distributors, have distributed hundreds of thousands of Kangen water machines to homes all over the globe. Our Kangen water device is endorsed and approved as a medical device by the Japanese Ministry of Health and Labor, which includes over 6,500 doctors. There are 2 main other product lines besides the water ionizers. Thousands of people worldwide have experienced the wellness that these revolutionary products brings. Hospitals in Japan have used and trusted these exact products for years. Now, at the end of the day, we all desire to have the same things in life. We desire to be healthy, have a positive mental state. We desire freedom from fear and worry, financial freedom. Everything is connected. You see, some people sacrifice time, freedom for money. Some sacrifice health for money, and some don't have any of those at all. Now, there was a time in my life when I was tired of being sick and tired of not having the lifestyle that I truly desired for myself and my family. I was worried about the future, lack of time, lack of financial freedom. What if my partner lost his job tomorrow? What if this? What if that? Okay. Now you can imagine how that was affecting my health as well. Then I came to a place in my life where I thought, why does it have to be either or? Why can't I be a great mom and a wife and go after my dreams too, create the life that I truly desire for myself and my family? So when I found out about this company's True Health Vision, the founder, Mr. Oshiro, his True Health philosophy, which is based on these 3 basic principles: a healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy opportunity. It's just checked out for me in every way. Now, every single person that I know drinks and uses water every day. Okay, so when I saw this opportunity, I knew this was the perfect vehicle for me to optimize my health, create the lifestyle that I truly desired, whilst making a positive difference in the lives of those around me, people whom I truly love and care about. So if you are looking for something new in life, something more fulfilling, a new path to travel on, or may have found it here. So let's sit back as we hear from our very special guest. But before then, it is my privilege to introduce him to you. His name is Gary Gann. Gary is an entrepreneur, a trainer, an international speaker, and professional network marketer. In 28 years of his network marketing career, he has generated over $300 million sales revenue in the network marketing industry. He's built sales organizations for more than 100,000 distributors in 15 countries. He's been engaged as a trainer and motivational speaker in 20 events in 12 countries. Gary has coached and trained more than 5,000 people to achieve financial freedom. He is also an Enagic independent distributor. And as of today, he has achieved the rank of 6A3-5. Now, if you are new to this today, you may not fully understand what that means, but I must tell you now, that is huge. Okay, so welcome, Gary. I will stop sharing my screen now. Hi, Gary. I am so thrilled to sit down and talk with you today and have you share with everyone here your insights, what you have learned through your journey in this Kangen water business, what has worked for you, okay? So let's start off with your story, Gary, where you are today, how you first started, and how you've overcome in coming to where you are today.
Okay.
Stop sharing my screen.
Yeah. Firstly, hello everybody, and hi Mimi. Thank you for inviting me for this show, the talk to your team. Although we have not met in person, I'm very happy that you reached out to me. Well, that's the interesting part about our business in the network marketing industry, especially in Kangen. We get to, like connect with so many people all over the world.
That's right.
So guys, hello everybody. If those of y'all who are okay, you are not in pajamas or half naked, I would strongly encourage you to turn on your video. I'm a very people person. I like to talk to people in front. Now today, the new norm is talking into a computer, talking in front of a screen. So I only see names, hi Dorothy, Bayani, Kuniko from LA, hello. Fahaj Malik, great to know that you are here. You probably took leave to attend this session, maybe. And Madeline from Australia, Win, yeah, thank you everyone. So so firstly, Mimi, thank you for inviting me for this show. I hope after this 1.5 hour session, some of you guys will walk away, especially you, Mimi, to have a little bit more clarity in what Kangen business is all about as part of a network marketing industry. A lot of people thought that they know network marketing or they know about the Kangen business, but a lot of them are far from knowing it. I'll tell you all a little bit more about this in the shortly. Anyway, yeah, so once again, before I start, as usual, I like to give a big thanks, a big shout out, a big thank you to my big boss above, Almighty God. His blessing, his grace has been truly amazing. I'm everything I am today with everything I have because of him. I'm just so lucky that I've been blessed with all this great life, you know, amazing life, you know, and my family, okay, my wife, my beautiful children, my 4 kids, you know, we just came back from an amazing vacation up in our holiday home in Cameron Highlands. So beautiful, you know, and then the people around me, in Magic, Mr. and Mrs. Oshiro, creating this platform for us, enabling us to change our life and change the millions of lives in the world. And of course, not forgetting my amazing Kangen Power team. Many of them are here today. Mimi, I just want you and every one of you all to know, I have the luckiest part, you know. I just need to talk. I just need to open my mouth. But the guys that some of y'all here in my team, the Kangen Power team, you guys are the real heroes, you know. You guys are what we used to call, you guys are the wind beneath my wings, you know. I get the easy part. I just get to talk, you know. So yeah, to my Kangen Power team and to everybody, you know, my sidelines, you know, my uplines, you know, and everyone, you know, in this that cross paths with my life, you know, I'm just so blessed. Yeah, so that's basically it. And so Mimi, you asked a question about my how's my early days, right? My
Right, yes.
a little bit about my life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so guys, probably some of y'all, this is the first time seeing me, getting to know me, and hearing me. Okay, so I actually come from a very average family. I always share my story, you know. My parents love me and my 2 siblings. However, money was always an issue. How many of y'all come from this type of background where you grew up in a family where money seems to be always a never-ending issue? Just put a 1. Put a 1 in the chat group so that I know probably we are in the same universe together. Okay, Charger, yeah. Anyway, guys, I just want to introduce Charger to you. Charger is a 19 years old young man who is now following me. Got himself a Kangen machine. I don't know how. He came from way below average family in terms of financial. So if anyone still gives you those objections like no time, no money, too young, too old, just think of this young man, Charger Tan, 19 years old, just only barely finished high school, come from a family that cannot even afford a decent meal, and he bought himself a Kangen machine, starting this business and following me. Okay, and now he's doing great things. Within a year's time, you watch out for this young guy, all right? Watch out for Charger. So there's no more excuse, too young, too old, no money, you know, come from difficult background, no experience, no such thing. If Charger can do it, everybody can do it, all right? Okay, so anyway, yeah, I can see a few of y'all put the ones there. Guys, you know, sometimes it's pretty lonely to just keep talking into the screen. So if you guys can just do me a favor, okay? If you want the best of me, please give me the best of you. And all I need the best of you is respond, okay? Just type something, put on your camera, show me that you are there, you know, so that I won't be. Today is Sunday, guys. In Malaysia, it's Sunday. Yeah, I can see. Who is that? Mary Ka Arimas. Yeah, mabuhay. My fellow Filipino. Yeah, great. On your cameras. Oh, now my power is coming out, you know. I drove 3.5 hours from Cameron just to be with y'all today. Yeah, so yeah, give me some whatever, give me comments or respond to me, show me your face. That'll be great. Okay, so again, my story, basically I come from a very average family. Both my parents were working people. My late father was a bank building supervisor. My late mother was a secretary. So no experience in business, definitely no resources for business. I grew up very ordinary, went to school. However, I've always been very curious as a young kid, because Malaysia, I'm a 2nd generation Chinese from China to Malaysia. Okay, my grandfather came from China. And if you all know, most of these countries like in Asia, you have a lot of these immigrants making it very rich, you know, like the Chinese immigrant from China, then they come to Malaysia, they go to Indonesia, Vietnam, and Cambodia, and all that. Mimi, if you are okay to just click disable meeting room, then you won't have the trouble of having all these people ping, 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 because the alarm is keep buzzing. So it may disrupt my flow, you know. Yeah, if you can just click disable meeting room. I guess since you don't put a password, so it's for everybody. There won't be any uninvited guests here, right? Anyway, if there's uninvited, it's good also, because who knows, this may be one of your -6 in Kangen. Yeah, there you see the buzzer is buzzing. So I usually just disable the room while Charger and Mimi get that fixed. All right. So yeah, so I've always, because, you know, I'm very sure all of us go through this, right? When we are growing up, our parents tell us to study hard, you know, work hard, you know, then go to school. Teacher always asks us to study hard, pass exams. And our life is always brainwashed towards study hard, you know, get a paper degree. Then with that degree, look for a job. Then from one job, go to another job. Then you retire, something like that, you know, the same old flow, you know. Some of us are lucky enough, you know, from a job, then we venture out to business, and with no idea, sometimes fail in business. So it's a very clouded, you know, journey. So then I've always asked a question. I said, hey, if everybody says study as in getting formal education is the way to go to achieve success in life, then why is it that uneducated migrants from China are one of the richest people in Malaysia? Now, I'm not saying that formal education is not good. Guys, please don't quote me wrong here, okay? But I've just seen some really, it's just like, yeah, there are people who went through university, colleges, and become successful. That's for sure. There are also people who doesn't even know how to speak a word of English or whatever language. You ask them to sign their signature, they just draw you a star. And these are some of the richest men in Malaysia, you know. So when I look at all this, I say, hey, there must be not just one way to success in life. Maybe there are many other ways, you know. So I was very curious. And maybe at that point of time, the formal education is not really interesting for me. So I was like not really taking school seriously. But at around when I was about 12 to 17 years old, that period of time, when I was around 12 to 17, I saw a life-changing moment. And that's when I started to, I'm very blessed, because at that point of time, my mother's youngest brother, which is my uncle, he's one of a legend in the network marketing industry in Asia. So at that point of time, when I saw him, and wow, it's like, is that kind of profession, that kind of career really real? Okay, let me describe to you. As a young kid, I saw my mentor doesn't really need to work. He don't go to a 9-to-5 job. He has an amazing lifestyle. He can travel as and when he wants. And on top of that great lifestyle, guess what? He started every month showing us his checks. You know, those days, 5,000 to 8,000 US dollars, big amount, especially in Malaysia, you know, where people don't make US dollars. 5,000, 8,000, and then 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 USD. Every month he's showing us these checks, and this guy don't work, you know. It's like you don't see him going, you know, like getting the 9-to-5 box top, you know, in the job thing. No. But more important, the one thing that I saw, that I told myself, if ever I'm going to be successful, this is the type of success I want. That thing that I saw is this. Everywhere he goes, you find people coming up to him to hug him, some even crying, some thank him so much, because of what he has done directly and indirectly has impacted their lives. Now that, my friend, really changed my mind as a young kid, 12 to 17 years old. I forgot that exact age, but that transformed me. And I told myself, hey, if ever I want to be known to be successful, That is the kind of success I want. Okay. So that started my journey in the network marketing industry. Of course, that's way before Kangen, you know. So I grew up. So one day, you know, cut the long story short, my mentor, which is my uncle, took me in. You know, I get to stay in his house, big house. I stay in a small little room, you know, like those, you know, the Chinese Kung Fu movie, the apprentice and the master kind of thing. So I followed him everywhere. He didn't give me money. He didn't give me money, but he gave me something more than money. He gave me the right mindset to success in life. So guys, I'm telling you guys, every single one of you that's watching me right now, you are just one action or 1 inch towards your greatest life. You don't even know that. You're just 1 inch here. Sometimes when some things here change, oh, I tell you, your life changed. Okay, so he gave me that. So following him, so started my network marketing career at the age of 17, while working, you know, doing part-time. You know, I was always having a full-time mentality in my network marketing. And then from then until today, I'm in my mid-40s now. Having experienced 15 different types of companies, seeing all sorts of plans, went through some really crazy journey. If you have been involved with money games, scams, lousy product, great company, lousy people, bad, worse, demon upline and all that, I've been through all that. Okay, so at that point of time, I was very frustrating. Now when I look back, all this is part of the reason why I'm here today, you know. So yeah, so what I'm saying is, if a person like me with nothing can make it and have a great life today, all of you guys can. And today, my session with y'all, I can see 42 of y'all here right now, and probably this video may be replicated and sending out in the future. I just want y'all to know that you are very close to your success. You may not know it, but that's the way. All right. So I started very early. So I went through the rough patches. I learned a lot along the way. I've associated with very successful people, both in the network marketing industry and also in the traditional world. So I started to use my mindset to look at the big picture of the world. And I realized that one of the biggest problem, okay, in the world today is not the lack of opportunity, the lack of mindset, it's not actually even the lack. I truly, personally believe that the biggest problem today is how you were programmed at the beginning. You don't believe me, you just look at your life today. You just look at your life. Your entire life today is the result of the journey that you have took from the day you were born until today. And that constant programming, the programming can come from your parents, can come from your schools, education, can come from your environment. You know, if you are like, you live in UK, like Mimi lives in the UK, you know, like I live in Asia, our environment is different. So you are the result of your programming. Now, here I want to say one thing. Nothing wrong with certain programs. In fact, some of the programs are amazing programs. But you must ask yourself this question. How are you doing right now? That's the best gauge. You know, there's a saying, if you want to get wherever you want to go, you need to know where you are right now. Okay, so you must look at your current condition right now. If right now, you are flying high, everything is going great in your life, you are having the best time, everything is good, and you are just growing and everything, congratulations, you are on the right path, you probably have the right programming, continue. But if your life is not going the way you are wanting it to go, okay, if your life is not, if everything is going haywire around you, something is not right, then my only advice to you, like what my mentor told me before, you need to change. Change the programming that goes into your mind, and you will change your life. That's why there's a saying, think and grow rich. Napoleon Hill wrote that book for a reason. Think. He never said work, get another job, work more and grow rich. No, he says think. What he meant by change your mindset. When you change the way you look at things, you change your mindset. When you get a new certain belief in your system, you start to act differently. And guess what? You start to get different results. That's what happened to me when I was young. I had a very limiting belief when I was young. Definitely, I came from a very average family, guys. The guy that's talking to you here today, oh, if you grew up with me, I'm the last person that you ever think that will make it in this world. But somebody, I'm so thankful, okay, thanks to my big boss, okay? He put so many people to change my mindset. That's why I'm different today. So, Mimi, that's a little bit introduction about my life. And let me know how you want today's session to flow.
Right.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for that, Gary. Really do appreciate hearing that bit of your story. So if there's someone on here today who is thinking, right, okay, my life, it's not exactly where I want it to be. Now I've heard about this Kangen water thing. How can it really make a difference in my life? If there is someone on here today asking that question, what advice would you have for the person?
Okay, that's a very good question, Mimi, firstly. Okay, so let's talk about Kangen. So since you talk about Kangen, let's talk about Kangen. All right. So before we talk about Kangen, are there any very new people here today? As in never even heard of Kangen, haven't been part of Kangen. Just put a me, M-E, me. If you are brand new in Kangen, okay, never heard of Kangen, somebody invited you to listen to a handsome Asian guy. Okay, is there anyone here that are in that category? You have never heard of Kangen, haven't bought the Kangen, haven't even drink the Kangen water. Okay, so I do see some response here. Thank you, Christiana Campbell and Kennedy Akesh. Nice to meet you guys. I also see Josephine Lim here. Wow, great. Okay, so you have no idea about Kangen. Okay, so let me just very quickly introduce Kangen. Now, most of y'all know Kangen. Of course, Kangen is a name for a water. Is a trademark name in most part of the world. Very special water. I don't want to make any health claims, but you need to drink it to know it. They even come out with a tagline, change your water, change your life. However, okay, being a very close, having a very close relationship with the owner himself, Mr. Oshiro, I want to make a lot of things very clear to you all today, especially my fellow distributors who are here. Whether you are just new, you are certain ranks in this company, I just want to make it very clear to you all. What is really Kangen in the eyes of Mr. Oshiro? Okay, so if you all know, what does Mr. Oshiro always do? If you all have attended, how many of you all have actually attended big energetic events in the world? Just give me a 2. Give me a 2 if you all have attended any live events, not the Zoom events. Okay, big events, energetic events. Give me a 2 on the chat room there, so I know you have attended some big events. Yeah, Lina. Hi, Lina. Oh, Lina is from London, I believe. Now having good time in southern part of Malaysia. Mary, yeah, only 2 have attended the big events. Okay, anyway, so if you all notice, Mr. Oshiro, what he always do when he is in a big event, so he will bring up his bottle. Okay, so he goes on stage and he asks, "Minasan konbanwa." It simply means in Japanese, "Good evening, everybody." Wow, Win, hi Win. "Good evening, everybody." Then he says, "Have you drink your Kangen water?" Of course, now he even say, "Have you drink your Kangen water and take your Kangen ukon, the turmeric," right? So he drinks a big gulp of the water, and then he pops in the turmeric ukon, and that's it. And then he says this, he says, "People ask me why Kangen is different. Because it's different. Why Kangen is different? It's different." And he repeats that 3 times. And that's all he talks about the Kangen water. He spends the next 1 hour on stage talking about how to get people being poor to become rich, how his business opportunity can help people with literally nothing, like Gary Gunn here, to have a great life. So guys, that is Kangen. He is not here creating a machine and wanting every one of y'all to be his Kangen water machine salesman. Far from it. So having said that, I want y'all to know the reality of this business. Okay, so now, since there are only 1, 2, 3, 4 people who are really brand new in today's group, today's Zoom session. So if you're really very brand new, you may want to talk to the person who brought you here on the more details about what is Kangen, why is it good as the water or the business and all that. So, but today, more important for the benefit of Mimi and her team, and I'm sure a lot of other people who knows me, you are here, you want to know how to get the full benefit from the Kangen business and the Kangen water, whatever it is, right? Is that what you all want, guys? Okay, if that's what you want, give me a 1. Give me a 1 on the chat button if that's what you want to hear from me, how you can succeed in the Kangen business and have a great life. All right, give me a 1. Come on, guys. As I say, the way that you are going to give me power so that I can give you more power is to give me more engagement by moving your fingers. Thank you. Wow, I can see so many 1 now. Is that Sinang Lake? Wow, Sinang Lake from Cambodia. Amazing. So Susadai, Chamritsu. All right, so guys, now I've put out a few things that I want to share with y'all because I don't want to take too much of your time. We should finish by 6:30 Malaysia time, so I'm just going to go very quickly. If you don't catch what I'm trying to say, you can always follow me on my social media presence, my books, my events. Charger, you can put the link on the chat button so that they can get access to my social media links. Okay, so guys, today I want to talk about how to succeed in the Kangen business. Now, I'm not here telling you about a theory that I've learned, but I'm telling you from the close to 30 years of my experience in the network marketing industry and my 11 years in my Kangen business. So coming back to Kangen business, a little bit of track record in my last 11 years. In my last 11 years, I've built a total membership, as in people who owns the Kangen machine, of close to 125,000 today. Okay, and my team has presence in more than 20 countries now. Effective building countries are 8 countries, and I'm also in a way known, like what Mr. Ochiro likes to call, as one of those few leaders that have the ability to open really barren places. For example, one country I started 10 years ago is a country called Philippines. Although most of the top leaders somehow came from the Philippines, you have JV, Romy, Cynthia, Daniel Dimacali, and all the top greats, you know, in the Kangen world are from Philippines. But for certain reason, the Philippine business never really took off in the early days. So I went there 10 years ago, and history has shown ever since we go there, we started the things, and yeah, business rocketed. And at one time, from when I started the business, they were doing only a month less than 30 machines. Can you imagine a whole country less than 30 machines? And at the peak, when I was building the business in the Philippines, they were doing close to 2,000 machines from 30 machines. So Philippines is one country. The other country that I've successfully, of course, in the early days before Philippines, I also built up the Malaysian business. And today, some of the leaders like Lina has attended the last 10-year anniversary dinner in Malaysia. You can see the crowds, you can see the number of achievers going up there. When I started in the early days, 2011, in Malaysia, we were hardly doing even 20 machines a month. Okay, and there's no office, definitely there's no easy payment, nothing, no service, that barren, you know. And then I'm also proud to say that I've also played a role in building up the Cambodia business. Cambodia is really, really a country that is so amazing. Shout out to me if you guys are from Cambodia, guys. Give me a chat. If you are from Cambodia, put Cambodia on the chat room there, so I know my brothers and sisters from Cambodia are here. So no office until today, no office. Machines are coming in from Thailand, and they have to pay cash. And the price is more expensive than even in USA because of the tax and delivery. K8 is at $5,000. Today we have more than 3,000 to 4,000 machines sold in the last 6 years that I've started the business there. We have 3 6823 distributors, leaders. Amazing. Okay, so we have 2, Sinang Lake and Hon Pasok. Okay, so this is some track record that I have for Kangen. So the guys, what I'm trying to tell you is I'm no Superman, okay? I'm just like all of you. The only difference between me and you is I know the game very well. So if you are doing the Kangen business, and if I were to say the Kangen business is like a game, you must know your game very well. So imagine if you are playing a football game. So today we are in UK. Mimi is from UK, right? So so UK, you also call it football. Unlike in America, they call it soccer. So here in Malaysia, we are also a very football country, you know, in Asia. So imagine if you want to play a football game. Hi, Win. Glad you dropped by, Win. You have something to say, Win? Okay. Yeah, she accidentally pressed the unmute button. So imagine if Kangen is a game and the game is called football. And today you want to be a football star. You want to be like Ronaldo. You want to be like David Beckham. You want to be like Zidane, you know. So you want to be all these greats in football. What is the first thing you need to know? You need to know very clear the game you are playing. Am I right? You need to know what is football all about. Okay, there are 2 goalposts. They are probably, I don't know, I'm not a real football fan. I'm just using football as an example. So maybe you need 6 players on one side and 6 players. Is it 6? I don't know. Any football fans here who are good, you know? There's a number of people on one team, and then there's another number of people in the other team. Okay, and then there's a referee. Then there's probably like line keeper, you know, the people who make sure that your ball don't fall off. And then there is a strategy. The strategy is you don't score your own goal, right? Can you imagine you play football and you have no idea of the game, and you thought that football is volleyball? Can you imagine you try to hit the ball with your hands? What will you get? You get a red card. And it doesn't matter how good, how clever, how smart, how educated you are. If you touch the ball with your hand in a football game, you will be out. Because that's not how the game is played. And if you score your own goal, that means your own goalkeeper, you score your own goal, you'll be out. So there are rules to the game. Okay. And then not everybody is scoring. So you have the goalkeeper. Then you have the midfielder, then you have the defense, then you have the striker. Now, what is all this? These are all strategy. These are all the rules of the game. Question: what game is Kangen? Anybody can tell me what business model is Kangen? Put on the group chat for me. Put on the chat. If I don't see enough answer, I just keep quiet, you know. If not much engagement, I'll just, you know. Because it's kind of tiring. I'm just talking alone, seeing myself on the screen. I don't see you guys. A lot of you are not owning your camera. I was Okay, good. I can see some answer now. Network marketing, great. Unica says MLM, good. Alfred, MLM, network marketing business. Kurt Louis says number 1. Oh, Kurt, what's number 1? It's supposed to be, what's that? All right. Okay. Charger, network marketing, network business, alive and well. Alive and well. Wow. Network education. Okay. So let me explain to y'all. Okay. In case y'all don't know, let me tell y'all. Mr. Oshiro calls this human-based marketing. He termed network marketing, he termed Kangen as human-based marketing. Charger, maybe you may want to type there. Human-based marketing. Yeah, that's correct. Mary Carr says it. Human-based. I tend not to use that, not because that term is wrong. Actually, human-based marketing simply means network marketing. It simply means word of mouth business, one person to the other. It's all the same, actually, it's just different. But when I use the word human-based marketing, I don't know, sometimes people may think that I'm in the human trafficking business or flash trade business, I don't know, so, but the general term, okay? So you can call it human-based marketing, you can call it network marketing, you can call it multi-level marketing, you can call it direct selling, whatever it is, all these come under a same business model. So there are many types of business model, right? So in the world today, you can find retail business. You open a shop, you have products, you sell it to the customer, retail. Then you have the manufacturing business model where you are a factory. So you only focus on producing goods, and then all your products will be sold to the funnel, the wholesaler, the middleman, the agents, and then retail shops, and then advertising. Those are the traditional business model. All right. Then lately you have newer business model like people selling drop shipping, online marketers where they sell things on online platforms, Lazada, Shopee, Amazon, eBay. Those are different business model. So network marketing, okay, then there's another business model called franchising. Like your McDonald's, your Pizza Hut, your KFCs, your Mary Brown. Those are franchise business. So network marketing, just like any of these business model, is a business model. Now, let me tell you what is the common trait of a network marketing business. Very simple. The common trait of a network marketing business is very simple. It's always a manufacturer, a service provider, a physical product manufacturer, selling its product to the end user through a network of distributor. So they don't go through any middleman. It is always through network of distributors. Does Kangen fit that picture? Oh yeah, it does. So please, if you have issue with network marketing, it is not the problem with network marketing. If you have friends have issue with network marketing, there is nothing wrong with this. This is just a business model. A lot of people are so taboo. No, we are not network marketing. We are this. We look like network marketing, but we are hybrid. Come on, don't kid yourself. Just call a spade a spade. Call a soccer game a soccer game. You can't play a soccer game thinking that it is also a hybrid to a volleyball, a bowling, or a basketball. You will fail. You are not clear. So guys, a lot of y'all are so near to your success. You want passive income, you are there. You want a great life, you are there, but you are not clear with the game and you keep playing the game wrongly. You use your hand to hit the football, you are out of the game. That's why you are not getting the results you want. Okay, so again, Kangen is a network marketing business because network marketing is all about manufacturer selling to the end user through a network of distributor. And because that is the thing, there are two things that are very important in every network marketing business. Two things, okay? One is the product. And this product can be any product, I'm telling you. My 29 to 30 years of experience in network marketing. I've been into every type of product. I've been doing into skincare, hair shampoo, petrol enhancer, crypto, money game type of financing, what you call that, financial products, even website. And the last one before Kangen, I even sold stones. Do you know stone? People can even sell stone. Come on, you have the best product in the world. And I make millions selling stones. I'm telling you, because it's not about the stone. Okay, guys? Okay. Wow, who is that? Somebody got excited. Okay. Oh. Kajo, you need to help me monitor whose speaker is on then. Just oh, it's Esnat Niarota. Did I mention it correctly? Hi, Esnat Niarota. How are you?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Okay, so come back to my explanation again. So the two things, one is the product. The second thing is the most important in every network marketing is the business opportunity, or what we call in the Stone Age days, we call it the marketing plan, the business, the opportunity to have a great life. Now, it doesn't matter what product you sell in a network marketing business. So happen Kangen is in water. And I'm just going to share this upfront with y'all. Do you know why Mr. Oshiro, guys, anyway, I want to debunk a myth. Mr. Oshiro, some people actually think Mr. Oshiro is a scientist. He wears a lab coat and invented the Kangen machine. No. Mr. Oshiro did not invent the Kangen machine. Don't get that wrong. Somebody introduced him to the Kangen water. He saw a great product, but more than the great product, he wanted people to change their financial health and their great life, spend more time with the family, freedom. He brought the product as a topic for his business. So the reason why he chose Kangen water and why he even mentioned the word change your water, change your life. Why? Because this is his exact words. You don't believe? Ask him yourself. This is what he told me. He says, Gary-san, if I can get people to change something as simple as water, because that's what we use every day. If we can just change something as simple as water, we can change all our life. So he's not a lab coat technician, scientist that wants you to be a Dr. Kangen. Far from that. All you need to do, all you need to know about Kangen is a great water. Drink it and your life will change. That's all. I've sold machines, never even do a single demo. Of course, if you want the facts and figures and all that, you can find a lot of information. Now everything is available online. But what he wants is you to take this opportunity to change people's lives. Okay. So here I want to mention again the clarity of the Kangen business. So Kangen is network marketing, and network marketing has always these two aspects in it. Product, whether it's a tangible or intangible, and opportunity. So because you see, if you buy an Apple phone today, you cannot talk to people about the opportunity because that's not the business model. If you go and eat a McDonald's burger today, you eat one bite of the McDonald's burger, you cannot tell your friends that, hey, you know what? I've just eaten a great burger. Come and invest. And then you can be part of this McDonald's franchise. You can't, because that's not the business model. But what is Kangen? Kangen, apart from it having a great product called Kangen water, the real product, actually the real product of the product is the marketing plan. So today, if you are just only talking about the product and very little on the marketing plan, you are missing the point. That's why you are not going towards your great life. If you are just telling people how good the water is, how good, come on, drink the water. I have people who buy gallons and gallons of the water bottle giving out water. I mean, again, I'm not here to encourage or discourage. I don't do that. That's why I've got a great life. My house, you come to my house, you can't even find a single plastic bottle. I don't give out water. If people want to try the water, either you come to my house to drink it, you know. But I sell the opportunity with a great life, and you have a great product. So my tagline is always, oh, by the way, you have a great water to drink, but the business, you need to look at the business. Okay, so Charger, you can put on the group chat, you can put on the chat button there a link. Now guys, all of y'all, if you have not seen this video, it's an audio video. I want you all to listen to this video every day if you can. If you are really new to this whole network marketing thing, you know, yeah, Jim Ron. Okay, so you copy and paste that link. Please listen, because that's a really good audio on network marketing mindset. You know, I know Mimi has a question about people having their 9-to-5 job, you know, and then they how they are scared to leave their job and they want to, you know, try out Kangen business. All that can be answered in this video. Simply amazing video. Okay, so guys, again, coming back to this. So the clarity of Kangen business is this. You cannot be a Kangen salesman. That's what I want you all to know. Okay? Please do not be a Kangen salesman. Mr. Oshiro have no plans in engaging any Kangen salesman. Mr. Oshiro, now until 1,000 years later, do not intend to hire any Kangen salesman. He is willing to give people the rights to distribute the business opportunity. He wants Kangen businessman. He don't want a Kangen salesman. So it's just like Mimi. Imagine Mimi. I come to you, and I know, looking from you, I'm very sure your ancestral background comes from Africa, right? Maybe if you don't mind, which part of Africa your ancestral lineage, or probably you yourself, came from?
Nigeria.
Nigeria. You know, Mimi, I've been setting this goal, and you are one of the signs that my big boss gave to me. This year onwards, I am focusing on the African market. Just like how and one of the greatest idol to me is the late Nelson Mandela. And therefore, I'm still trying to catch those, you know, Morgan Freeman. He's an American citizen, but when he act the show Invictus, he's able to talk like Nelson. You know, like I like to say, you know, Africa. So I hope that slang comes from a Chinese guy. Is a little bit like an African guy talking Africa, you know. So anyway, Mimi, let's just say you come from Nigeria. Okay, not let's just say, actually, you are from Nigeria. Are you from Nigeria, or your ancestors came from Nigeria, Mimi?
Well, I'm both. I'm both.
So you came from Nigeria?
Yes.
Okay, so let's just say, Mimi, now you go back to Africa, and I am a McDonald. I'm a McDonald company, the McDonald Corporation, okay, McDonald's, you know. And I come to you, I said, Mimi, I want from now on, in the next 3 years, I want to have 2,000 outlets, or let's say 200 outlets of McDonald's all over Nigeria. Mimi, can I ask you a question? What will be the first thing you do? Would you be going out there to open and sell McDonald's burgers? Or would you be going out there to look for people to buy the McDonald's franchise? What do you think your answer will be?
Well, I will be looking for people to buy the McDonald's franchise.
Exactly. Yes, McDonald's has burgers and milkshakes and sundaes and apple pies. But if you want to conquer, you want to dominate the Nigerian market, you can't be opening a shop and start selling McDonald's burgers. So what you do is you go out there and look for partners, franchisees, people who want to promote and do the McDonald's business. Guys, all 52 of y'all here in this chat room, are you selling franchise or are you selling French fries? That's my question to you. In your Kangen business. So what it means in Kangen, if you catch yourself every day talking about the water, giving people water every day, delivering water, and you have not even spoke a word of the 8 point about the dream life, about one day your person that you are talking to can quit their job, sack the boss, have a great life, you know, travel the world, making passive income. You are selling franchise, French fries. So ask yourself this question. Are you selling French fries or franchise? Nothing wrong, guys. Again, please. There's nothing wrong with you focusing only on the product, selling, you know, delivering water, making demos every day. Nothing wrong with that. But if you are not showing the opportunity, if you are not showing the opportunity that Mr. Oshiro intend you to do it, then you are not playing the game right. Then it's just like a football game and all the players, you are not scoring. You know what scoring? You are just kicking the ball. You are passing the ball to player A pass to player B pass to player C pass to player D, and on and on and on. After 10 hours, you are still passing the ball. You are not scoring. So what is scoring? Scoring is showing the business, drawing the circles. You don't like to draw the circles, never mind. Get your son to show the circles. But the circles is very important. That is the whole idea of the Kangen business. Now, nothing wrong if you have no interest at all to build the Kangen business. Some people tell me, Gary, this is not what I want. Okay, no problem. It's your life. Gary, I'm very happy. I've got a great life now. Okay, good. Gary, I just want to be a user of your Kangen water. Fantastic. No big deal. But if you want Kangen to change your life, remember, change your water, change your life. Mr. Oshiro wasn't talking about your diabetes going away, about your heart attack going away, about your cancer going away. He wasn't talking specifically on that. Although in my 11 years, I've seen some really amazing things happening to people's health. But when he says change your water, change your life, he was meaning the entire life. Not only your health, but your pocket, your time, your relationship with your family, your happiness, your youthfulness. You know, there's a joke. A lot of people say, Gary, I can't imagine how come 20 years ago I look at you and 20 years later I see you. You have never changed. In fact, you have grown younger. You know what's my secret, Mimi? Do you want, guys, do you all want to know my secret? If you all want to know, just give me a why. Why for yes. Give me a why if you want to know my secret. Why I always look the same or younger every day, you know? Tell me, you know, why? Come on, give me more whys. Come on, give me more why. Give me more why if you want to know my secret. This is the ultimate secret to anti-aging. Don't need to spend on expensive Botox, okay? Okay. Well, good. I can see so many why. Okay. Let me show you my secret. Ta-da-da-da. Okay. My secret is very simple. Every night when I go to bed and I sleep, this is how I sleep. Yeah, it's a joke actually. Okay. There's seriously, nobody sleeps like that. There'll be like Jim Carrey too already. Why? Because when you have money coming to you every single day, a lot of money coming to you every single day, every single minute. The last time I checked, I'm being paid for the last 11 years. I'm not talking in a day. For the last 11 years, I've been paid every single minute 80 US cents. Do you know how much is that? It may not be a big amount, 80 cents US, 80 cents. No big deal, right? 80 cents. But every minute, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year for the last 11 months. That means even though I'm sleeping, even though I go to the toilet for my big business, even though I'm cooking, even though I'm scuba diving, even though I'm cycling, I've been paid that kind of amount for the last 11 years, my friends. Do you want it? Then you play the game to win. You have clarity of the business. Now, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I'm telling you what to do if you want my results. That's all. You want other people's results, you can follow other people. It's okay. You want my results? Follow me. I've done it. And it's very easy. Charger can do it, 19 years old. Why can't you? Okay, so the clarity of the business is you need to talk about both the product. Okay, again, please don't go out there and say, oh, you know what, Gary tells me, forget about talking about product. No, I talk about Kangen too, but I talk about Kangen water 10%. Okay, Charger, you may want to put that in the chat button. 10% product, 90% business opportunity, marketing plan, passive income, great life, true freedom. That's all I talk about every day. So if people don't like, so a lot of people says, oh, you know, always there are a lot of people who comes to me and tell me this, you know, he says, you know, Gary, we are a bit different, you know, here in XYZ country, you know, whatever country that's, no, we are not like in Asia, you know, people are very warm. They like to do network marketing, MLM. Here, you know, people are anti-MLM. People don't like MLM. People look at network marketing as a scam. I don't believe in that, guys. I don't believe in that. The reason you are not getting the right result is because you are talking to the wrong people. Every single country has people who love MLM. I guarantee you this, including Nigeria. Including Nigeria. You go to Cambodia, there are also people who hate MLM. You go to Australia, there are people who hate MLM. You go to America, there are also people who hate MLM. But the same country, you will also find people who love MLM and network marketing, and they're really good at it. So your role is to look for these people. So if people come to you and say, you know what, Mimi, I'm not into this network marketing, it's okay. You can tell them, okay, you want, come in. But if you are really, you cannot see it, it's just like, Mimi, just imagine, think about this, guys. This is for every one of y'all. Imagine today you are a football coach and you want to build a world-class football team. Let's say the team is like what I don't know now is whether it's a Liverpool or Manchester United, I don't know. Okay, anyway, as I say, I'm not really a football fan. Let's say you want to build a world-class team, a football team, and somebody that you recruited into the team, and he says, you know what, Mimi, I'm not really into football. I'm actually more of a volleyball player, and I want to play volleyball. What would you tell that person? No, don't play volleyball. Volleyball is a lousy game. You must play football. You don't do that, right? If that person don't like football, let him go. Let him or her go. That's not the person that you want. You talk until you find a football lover. You talk until you find a Gary Gunn. That's all. That's all you need. So a lot of time people always tell me, Gary, how do I find this or find that? You talk until you find. There's nobody on the street in London having a sign on their forehead and says, I am a Gary Gunn, I am a network marketing lover, I'm an MLM enthusiast. Nobody goes like that. So what do? You start sharing. So you talk, whether it's a stranger, whether it's your relative, whether it's your family member, whether it's somebody you meet on Facebook, whether you meet on the airplane, whether you meet on the train station, whatever it is, you share with them the two things. But if you ask me, I will always share with them the opportunity for a great life. By the way, I got a great product called Kangen water. By the way, but I'm looking for people who wants to change their life. I'm looking for people who wants to sack their boss in the next 1 to 3 years. Are you the one? So you now start to become a funnel. You now imagine the McDonald's Corporation now gives you the rights to market McDonald's, not the burger, not frying burger, but to spread McDonald's all over London, all over Europe, all over Asia, all over America. Are you going to be the type that goes onto door, oh, please buy my McDonald's franchise? You don't do that, right? You will be sitting on the MD's table and ask that person, hey, are you qualified? Are you the person I'm looking for? So you need to play a reverse game now. Are you the one I'm looking for? Mm-hmm. This is my quality that I'm looking. You know, if you are not, why do I pressure you to do something that you are not? Then waste my time, waste your time.
Oh, thank you so much, Gary. I just had a
Yeah.
question. I just have a question for you. So when you
Sure.
finish with the train of thought, can I ask the question?
Sure, go ahead, Mimi.
Right. So obviously, like myself, when I found out about the products that the company does, you know, all the benefits, it was amazing. And then when I also found out about the business opportunity, I thought, oh my goodness, and we know it's patented. So it's such a plan that's been patented, which meant there was something about it. So when I looked at it and saw the freedom, the time freedom, sometimes I'm at the park with my kids, they're playing, but I'm closing sales as well. And then I saw the product, the main product is about water. I asked myself, who drinks water? Literally every single human being that I know drinks water. And I thought, this has got to be the answer to my prayer. And indeed, it has been a blessing. Now, I've also found that there is a kind of mindset somebody needs to succeed in this space. Okay. So, say somebody said, okay, yeah, I like it, but no, I haven't got the money to purchase it. Or I like it, but I spoke to one friend and the friend said, no, maybe this is not for me. What advice would you give to this person? Because there has to be a shift in the mindset. First is understanding the network marketing bit, and then the mindset to go make it succeed. What advice would you give to this person?
Fantastic. I like that question, Mimi. Okay, first question is a person's response is, I don't have the money. Well, to me, I always say this, you know, that's just my quote. That's just a lazy man's way of saying no. So when a person says no money, it's simply, actually, there's no such thing as no money, Mimi. I always tell people, don't take people who says no money seriously. Imagine if that person, that same person that says, oh, sorry, I don't have the money. Imagine if that person needs to raise 5,000 US dollars, which is about the same machine as the KA, needs to raise 5,000 to save his own parents. Can he, or let's just say in a kidnap situation, and he just need to pay 5,000 for the release. Can that person just tell the kidnapper, oh, sorry, I got no money, let the parents die? So when a person says no, or okay, let's just say another example is if the surgeon says, Mr. So and so, you need 5,000 to save your hand. Your hands needs to certain operation. If we don't do it right now, your hand is going to be gone forever. We need the 5,000 now. And you think he's going to tell the surgeon, oh, it's okay, surgeon, I don't have money, just forget about my arm, let it go. So again, when a person says no, it's not because they don't have money. It's just either you have not given, the person who is promoting Kangen has not given enough clarity about what Kangen is all about. The water, the product, the business aspect, the great life behind it. And maybe there's no urgency. So maybe he likes it, but there's no urgency. So maybe Kangen is at the number 10. The top priority is buy a Hermes bag, take family for a $20,000 vacation, change my new sport rims, buy a new LED TV or whatever smart TV, and Kangen is at the 10. So you just say, oh, I don't have money. It's just easy. I don't have money. So it's just a no. So there are two ways to do it. One, give more information, bring that person to an event. Sometimes you can't do the job, but an event can. So let's say if that person is, let's just say in this room here. So that person has no connection with me, but maybe certain things I say open certain light bulbs in his head. You know, there are people who joins Kangen, who buys Kangen, who do Kangen for weirdest reasons in the world. There are some people who I know bought the Kangen because the cat loved the water. not even a human being, you know. Because the cat loved the water, the person bought the Kangen. Through my 11 years, I know one guy, he was so anti-Kangen. This is during my early days of my Kangen career. He was so anti about the Kangen the person who finally sponsored this guy gave him a bag of water. He took the bag of water, left it in the house, and the daughter came back feeling so thirsty after school, just drank the water, and within half an hour, the daughter went to the bathroom to do the big business, and she told the father, what water is that? It's so amazing, and the father ended up buying, and that man created close to 6,000 machines for my group in his team. So people buy for the weirdest reason. Again, guys, I want to make this statement. Okay, Mimi, you have a great question, and I want to answer it with this. Okay, this came from my boss because I've not prepared this, so it's a direct connection from my boss. So he wants you all to hear it. So it's from him. You do the planting. You do the planting of the seed. Which seed will grow is not your business. You just keep planting. The guy says no to you. The guy says no money. So you're gonna take a gun and point the head to buy? No. Okay, you got no money, never mind. Then you go further. Okay, no money. You have to ask a very important question. How serious do you think this is for you? Don't talk about the money. If I can find a way for you to own this, would you want it? Ask them this kind of question. Everybody will just say, no money, no money. No money, no money, no money. Yeah, it's so easy to just say no money. But ask the person, how much do you want this? If you and me can sit down and think of a way to get this, would you want it? No, I think it's not time for me. Why? Ask, maybe there's something. See, every response that's coming out from his mouth is because there's something behind his head. No, I don't think this is something suitable for me. I'm not an MLM person. I don't like network marketing. Maybe the water is the same. Yeah, I've been drinking tap water for the last 50 years. I'm still alive, Well, whatever the response is, keep asking questions. Now, it will come to a point, if that person is not a perfect suit, so be it. It's also a way that our boss on top is telling, hey, Mimi, don't waste time with this guy. He's not right yet. The door cannot be opened. Move on. There are 20 other doors waiting for you. Go and open the other doors, Okay. So that's the first response. Okay, Mimi, I hope that's a good response. Is that
absolutely
good for you?
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Okay. What was the second question that you asked after the no money?
One is the mindset, okay? Because, people have, we're living in a world where people have been programmed to conform.
Yes.
We wake up every day, we go to work, we go
Yes.
to our job, but now you're running your own business, which you actually want to succeed in. You speak to one person, the person says, oh, maybe not now, and you just give up. People are afraid of rejection, and
Yes.
you've got a great product, you've got something that will benefit them. So what
Right.
advice would you give to those people?
Very simple, Mimi. Mimi, can I ask you a question? Have you been rejected before? Have you been told no before for Kangen?
I have, and most of the people who once said no eventually said yes, because I didn't give up, I just thought, okay, not now. I don't hear no, I hear not now. When you're ready, we'll get there.
So, yeah. So, Mimi, my answer to that question is, again, it's very simple. There's no hard and fast rule to it. Have compassion. I wasn't like this many years ago. I'll be very frank with y'all. I won't call it arrogant, but I was really, in a way, quite fixed in my way when I was much younger. Like, why are you like this? I've always wanted to match people with my expectation, but I'm a very changed person today. Maybe also through the enlightenment of my big boss above, I look at things very differently. So sometimes I always give people a second chance. So like people said, now I'm not ready, yeah, my neighbor said no, so maybe this is not for me. You must understand that everybody is different. We must understand that everybody walks through the journey of their life differently. Some people have very traumatic childhood, Some have been rejected so many times, they are so scared of rejection. some, you know, so again, plant the seed. Which seed will grow is not our business. Just keep planting. So if the person says it's not for me now, then you may want to, some of my response are like this. I will try my best until finally, if still is a no, then I move on. Okay. So I'll say, okay, think about it this way. Now, if you see value in this, whether it's the water or the business where it's going to get you great life, passive income, you know, more time with your family. If you see value in this, if you do it now, you get the benefit now. If you do it 3 years from today, you get the benefit 3 years from now. So imagine if the value is the same, the benefit is the same, but you have lost 3 years of your life not taking the action today. Is that okay with you? Now, if the answer is, well, I'm okay with that, let that person go. It's not time yet. There are some people not ready for what you have. So go on, you know. I always like to you know, Mimi, and all of y'all who are listening to this, let me see the big view. I've been seeing myself so many times. Okay, so I can see Lina, now I can see Lina, I can see Faraj, May. Okay, now I want to talk to y'all something. I hardly share about this, but since you all are such a great crowd today, 50 of y'all, I want to share this. I used to grow up as a kid that very boring, you know. So my parents, I told y'all, my parents were working parents. So I grew up in a virtually like a neighbor's home, and the neighbors' children are all grown adults, so they go to work and all. I'm a very lonely kid, you know. So when I was small, and those days no handphone, you know, no social media and all that. So you know what I used to do? I used to take ruler, and quite mischievous also. I used to play with ants, you know, ants. So I always see these ants going, and then there are some holes, some crack on the wall. So I always like to take the ruler, and then, you know, like I want to be a traffic controller. So, okay, these ants, I want it to go to this hole. These ants, I want to go to this hole. So I will take the ruler, you know, block this way, then the ants hit my ruler, then go this way, block, until it goes to the hole that I want the ants to go. Now, I'm not here to preach religion or to be spiritual, but what if our boss above, the Almighty, the rejection that you have, the people who say, I got no time, you know, it's not time for me now, it's expensive, I got no money. All this is his way of putting the ruler, because he wants you to meet the Gary Gunn. He wants you to meet the Cynthia Briganti, the Romy Vadera, the JV Pacifico. Because if you keep spending too much time with these people who says no to you, no time, no money, no this, no that, no everything, then you got no time to meet the right people. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So don't take all this rejection. Now, if you start to reverse the entire view of how you look at things, start to look at all this rejection as the hands above trying to guide you to the right person. So again, this is the thing. Keep on showing the product and the business opportunity to people. You will find the superstar, because the superstars are there. I'm telling you, the biggest players in Kangen has not emerged yet. I'm not the biggest player, I tell you the truth. The biggest player may be in my team, but I'm not the biggest player. There's bigger player out there. So you just need to every day just ask yourself, who am I going out there to talk about Kangen true health? So again, if you are spending too much time on just the product, then that's the reason why you have difficulty finding builders, because you are not showing the plan. Now, I'd rather show the plan and people say, no. See, this is the thing. Charger, maybe you can send the link again on my social media. Guys, if you click on the link, there is one called a passive income bootcamp. If you want to register, it's only $12 US, very cheap. Okay, that's my 30 years experience that I'm going to do in that bootcamp. In that bootcamp, I'll teach you one very powerful tip, you know. how I've been building my empire all over the world. You see, I'd rather show the plan and have 100 people tells me no, and the 101 says yes, and it's a Cynthia Briganti. That's it. Done. And even if it takes me 3 years of no sales and one Cynthia Briganti at the end of the 3 years, my work for the next 150 years is done. You know what I'm trying to tell you? But if you are just talking product, you're very focused in product and you are getting sales, very good, getting sales. But if you don't sell, then you have got no more money. You're no business. And that's not what Mr. Oshiro wants. The fact that Mr. Oshiro gives you the 8-point multi-level income, and then after that going from the 8-point to the 6A2, the -2, where you get about $35 per machine, 30 to $35 per machine on top of your 8-point. And after that, you have the -3 and above, where you start your monthly allowance of $5,000 US way up to 30, 40, 50,000. Why is he doing all this? He's doing all this because he wants you to get this. If all he wants is for you to sell machine and make commission, he don't need all this. He just need to reduce the whole marketing plan into 2 levels, and all the 70% just pay out to these 2 levels, done. Then you just continue selling machine. But that's not what he wants. He wants you to take his product, which is the Kangen water, and the business opportunity, and share it to the world. So that's again why I say the clarity of the business is important. Now, I know there's some of you probably right here looking at me and telling me, hey, I don't like, I'm an anti-MLM, and it's okay. That's why my second topic is this. My second topic today, if you really want to be very successful in Kangen, especially in your life, spend a lot of your time finding to know who you are. A lot of us trying to find out what is the stars, the galaxy, the technical things of everything outside, but we don't even know who we are. Go and find out. Maybe some of you are not meant for network marketing. You are a good singer. Maybe you can sing better than Frank Sinatra. You know, some of you are probably better boxer than Manny Pacquiao. But can you imagine Manny Pacquiao try to do Kangen? He will be the lousiest Kangen distributor in the world. I'm very sure my Filipino friend knows that. See what happened when he tried to be a president of Philippines? Now Manny is a great guy. I spoke to Mami D, the mother of Manny Pacquiao. Great. But they need to focus in what they are good at. Same like all of y'all. Some of y'all are not meant to do network marketing. Don't force yourself. But again, the beauty about network marketing is you don't need to be a certain individual. Like, you don't need to be like Gary. Wow, you know, like some people, wow, Gary can talk like that. No need. But make sure you find a Gary. That's the beauty in Kangen or in network marketing. You don't need to be the best, but you need to find the best in your team. Or find your people to find your people to find your people to find the best. That's why I always talk about the talent scout. Come and attend my passive income bootcamp, or you have not get my book, okay, if you have not got, Charger, if you can put, great news, my book is now available on paperback on Amazon.com. So Charger, if you can put it on the chat, it will be good. So guys, yeah, my second topic is this: know yourself, know your strength. You know, like in my case, it's so obvious, I think a blind person will know. I'm really good with my mouth. I can talk, I can inspire, I can motivate. But then again, if you ask me to fix things with my hands, I'm really lousy. You ask me to organize an event, I'm not good. You know, so I need people like this, like Charger. He does great work for me in terms of, you know, the social media stuff, photography and videography. That's his strength. I can't play that role. So what you need in your Kangen business is you need people who are builders. That's the reason why you need to go out there and share the dream. You need to go out there and share the dream. Again, first, now you know the clarity of Kangen. It is a dream business. Actually, Kangen, if tomorrow Mr. Oshiro decided not to do Kangen machine, I will still make millions from Kangen. If tomorrow Mr. Oshiro decide, okay, from Kangen water, we are just going to go into selling this plastic bottle, I will make tons of money from Kangen, because it's the philosophy, it's the opportunity, it's the dream, it's the passive income, it's the lifestyle, it's the freedom. That's the ultimate product. By the way, we have a good water. That's all. By the way, we have a good water. That's all. So you must ask yourself a question. Now, you know the clarity of the business. This is a football game. Now you have to ask yourself this question. Do I like football? Would I be able to put myself in a position where I will like football? Because guys, I think I did a Facebook live video yesterday. I said, why would people want to spend 30, 40, 50 years of their life working for money, doing something that they hate? That's not the right way to live your life. I'd rather do something that I love. And even though it doesn't pay me millions, now I know Manny Pacquiao fight anyway, guys, if you all don't know, Manny Pacquiao is a very famous boxer from Philippines. Okay, it's just like Muhammad Ali. Now I know Manny Pacquiao, every round that he fights, he makes millions of dollars. Yeah, I like the million of dollars, but I cannot see myself, I'll get killed in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So you must now ask yourself a question. You go and find out who you are. Are you the person for Kangen? So if you want to know whether you're a person for Kangen, you need to do two things. You need to have passion. You need to have passion with people. You need to share not just the product, but the opportunity to people. And you need to also train. You need to duplicate yourself. Now, again, when I said you need to, you don't have to do it yourself. I have an upline by name of Samsia. Anybody of y'all know who is Samsia? Say me if you know who is Samsia. Okay, Lina, Mimi knows Samsia, Charger Tan, Marika, y'all know Samsia. Samsia is my upline. Actually, in between Sam and me, there's one guy, the late Andrew. He's the person who sponsored me. So Samsia likes to always use the word no demo, no sales, right? A lot of y'all heard of this no demo, which is true. You need to show the demo, or you need to explain. What he meant by the demo means you need to explain the water lah, because, you know, especially today, if you just say it's just normal water, then wow, crazy, right? $5,000. But do you know when Samsia says no demo, no sale, he didn't finish something. He never did a demo before. Do you know that? So is that a problem? He confessed no demo, no sale, and he never done a demo. Get people to do it. And that's the beauty about network marketing. So I'm not good in something. So does that mean I don't do it? I get somebody to do it. I'm not good in photography, videography, social media. I get Charger to do it. So remember, but you must somehow in your organization, in your business, draw the circle. If you're not good at it, learn. If you really learn and you still don't like it, you hate drawing the circle, please get somebody to show the circle, because that is your business. If you are not doing that, then you are not playing the game to win. You can sell machine. There are some people who tell me, Gary, I'm better than you. I say, why do you say that? He says, because you are a 6A. I am a 8A. You know what's a 8A? That means he's trying to tell me every machine he sells, he make all the 8-point commission for himself. I say, good, but you cannot stop. I can stop. I've not worked for the last, how many, 9 years of my life, 10 years of my life, but you are still selling. I've not sold a single machine. My money is still coming in. That's the difference. So if you are okay with continue selling to make money, fine with you. Energic pays a lot on the 8-point. But if you want a great life with freedom, passive income, more time, you know, one whole week I was with my family up in Cameron Highlands. We do nothing but biking. My son got so crazy over biking. Every day, morning until night, 11 o'clock, he's still biking. That's all I do. Do you think I don't get paid that day? I get paid every single minute of the day. So Energic gives you all this. question is, are you having the clarity to get this? But in order for you to have this clarity, to get this, in order for you to get this, your action must be correct. So what is the correct action? You need to find and build builders. There's no two ways about it. No two way. The mindset is very important.
Oh,
So
wow.
me, yeah. Wow, time really flies. 6:30. Gosh, why every time I'm having a good time, the time flies so fast? Amazing.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Gary. What else can I add to that? Thank you so much. Thanks to you all who have joined us today. If you're new to all of this, I'm sure we had like 3 or 4 people. Make a decision is what Gary is trying to say. There are so many good nuggets we've taken from him today. But if we must change our lives, we also have to make a decision. Some people want change, but they don't want to do what is necessary for their lives to change. So the world can be ours if we make a decision, to change our lifestyle, get the time freedom, get the financial freedom, be able to spend time with our family while still sharing a product that we love with other people. So we are inviting you today, if this is new to you, I'll say get back to the person who invited you on this call, ask them the questions, tell them you want to know some more about the product, about the business opportunity. So we are inviting you to join us to help bring the cleanest and safest water to your friends and family. Say yes, get started, get involved. You will unlock a lifestyle of true health, multiple earning opportunities, time, and financial freedom. The opportunity is so big and the timing is now. So as you can see, our time is fast spent, but it is time well spent, okay? So does anybody have any pressing question? Just quickly, you'd like to ask Gary now before we call it a day. Anybody at all? Otherwise, we can unmute or open our cameras and say a huge thank you to Gary. Okay.
Mimi.
Yeah.
I've got one parting words that I like to share with all the people here. Yeah. So guys, this is what I want to share with you all. Before I end today's session. Firstly, I'd like to thank Mimi once again for organizing this, that I can have a platform to talk to you all. You see, can you all imagine, just try to imagine this, guys. I want you all to really imagine this. Can you imagine when JV started, I don't know, what, 14, 15 years ago? He never imagined this team, all of y'all. Do you think JV knows all of y'all here? I don't think so. Same with Romy, same with Cynthia, even me. Today, I've got people all over the world reaching out to me. I never imagined this. So again, what I want to say is this. Your every action, even how small it is, it could be just reaching out to somebody. It could be just maybe letting somebody drink a cup of Kangen or just showing a marketing plan to somebody. That one action, just like how JV showed that marketing plan to Romy, that one action, many years from today, could trigger a huge tsunami in your freedom life. Okay? And ultimately, okay, again, I'm not here to preach. Ultimately, our boss up there is the biggest coordinator of the game plan. So I always like to say this. Whether you say yes or no, the answer is already there. You are just playing a script that is invisible to you. So thank you so much. I really appreciate all of y'all, whoever that reached out to me or your affinity with me today, seeing. I hope y'all can get the books, get the book that I've written, attend my boot camp. You know, I've been so blessed, guys. A lot of people ask me this question. It says, Gary, why some leaders don't do this? Some leaders only do it for their team. You know, it's so exclusive. You know, if we are not their team, they don't bother. To me, it's like this, guys. I'm in my mid-40s. Not that I'm old, but you know, right, with COVID and whatever that's happening in the world today, we don't know what will happen tomorrow. And I mean, let's be frank. Tomorrow I may just be gone like that. Hey, where's Gary Gunn? No, no more. I don't know, you know. So the little time that I have in the world today, and I've been so blessed. Okay, looking back at my life, 40 over years of my life really like, you know, like it's like a magic carpet ride, you know. It's like, oh, I just every morning I still wake up and slap myself on the face to see, hey, is this a reality or not? It's really a dream come true. So with all these blessings that I've been given, all I want is that I can just give it back to everyone in this world. So please thank me one day. Thank me one day when your life changed. I really want to hear from you. You know, I really like the feeling like I told you when I was a young kid, when I saw my mentor, my uncle, you know, when people go up to him, hug him, cry, you know, thank him, you know. I wanted, not that I want the glory, but I want to feel that the time that I spend on this earth, I've done something that I can touch humanity. And that's the reason why one of my ultimate aim in my life is to build a school called the School of Human Excellence. Okay, it's already in progress. If you all want to know more, reach out to me. You know, it's about a reverse programming that I want to do for the world. You know, starting with young kids. You know, I told all my children, my youngest daughter is only coming to 10. You know, by end of this year, she'll be making at least $2,000. Making money at 10 years old, not child labor, okay? But because the world has changed, making money doesn't have to be going to a job, all right? Making money doesn't have to go to, I want to change, I want to reverse that whole programming mindset, okay? It's not a bad mindset, but it's a mindset for a different purpose. So I have a different purpose. I want to enlighten the world for a whole new world, you know? So yeah, so that's my final part to y'all. Thank you so much to all of y'all. No questions, right? Is there any question? No questions? Yeah. So if there's no question, thank you so much. Once again, Mimi, thank you for reaching out to me. We were strangers before. Today, we are so close friends. I hope to meet you in person one of these days.
Absolutely.
And yeah, as usual, to all of y'all amazing people here. From a message from my big boss above. Thank you so much. God bless you.
So much, Gary. Thank you so much. Really appreciate
Amen. Amen.
You're such an inspiration, very humble. And the results you've gotten, we pray that we too one day can get the same results or close to the results you've gotten. And for everyone here, please check out those links, okay? Look at the book. I've read the book. I got the book. I read the book. It's amazing. Get a copy for yourself. You can click on those links. Go on there. The 7 golden rules of network marketing millionaires. Gary summarized it in a very simple, easy to understand, and you can read it within 3 hours, you know, if you just stick with it. So get it. If you want to skyrocket your business, if you want to change your life, anything is possible if you believe and take action. So thank you all today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mimi.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Gary.
Thank you,
Thank
Gary.
you.
Thank you, Gary.
Bye.
Thank you, Gary.
Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Gary.
Bye.
Thank you, Gary.
Open.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you.
Thank you. Salamat po. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Arigato.
Selamat sore. See you.